You know, sometimes I really do wish that I could get a version of this that had motorcycles in it. I feel that would be somewhat satisfying. So last time I done one of these, it buggered up. It was unintentional, and I didn't realise till after I uploaded. I thought it'd be fine. I did actually explain what things are going on, so I'll try and remember roughly what I said. Lately, I've been incredibly busy, to such an extent. My work's pretty much taking over a large portion of my life. Like work should, you know, you should come home and, you know, be exhausted from work. You know, you're trying to earn the money, and it, you know, it shows that I'm actually working. You know, lo and behold, to some people, namely myself. You know, some people will see that as a bad thing. You know, like I might be working myself into the ground. Yes and no. You know, I'm working, but I'm satisfied. You know, I'm not getting too stressed out about it. I'm not getting too stressed out about it. So it's all good. It's all right. You know. Sorry. I was driving to work this morning, and Skrillex came on the radio, and I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Unexpected, but fair enough. For some of you guys, you're like, what? But yeah, I'm not used to, you know, strange things popping up in my radio stations. And Skrillex is definitely one of them. You know, don't get me wrong, I enjoyed it, but, you know, it's not what you expect at like 7 in the morning. Yeah, I go to work really early. Partly because I want to. I mean, I could start work later if I wanted to, but I drop off Mrs. Griff at her work, and I like getting to work early. And it avoids rush hour, and often it means I can get home before afternoon rush hour. So it's, you know, it works out, and I much prefer having, you know, time after work to chill out, like now. Because it's about 8 PM right now when I'm recording this. I finish work about 4 or 5 PM. Today it was about 5:30. It was 5:30 by the time I got home. I finished work at about 4:30. I was on a training course to figure out how to sell things. Yay. Which is all good. Especially I was talking to one guy, and it was like, you know, we're talking about what each of our job roles are, because we're a training thing, and he's like, oh, and I was like, he's like, media and making newspapers and positive stories to try and make it. I'm like, you know, he wants to make a positive newspaper as opposed to negative newspapers. And I told him, yeah, that's quite cool. You know, I'm actually starting to get really into filmmaking. He went, really? We might need to take you on. I went, ho 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 ho. You know, it's just that I'm finding this a fascinating thing that, you know, my work is incredibly network worthy. Like, I'm starting to build up networks. It's wonderful. So, but yeah, I'm getting bogged down on it. So when I come home, one of the few things I want to do is record, because recording takes a bit of time, and I want to sit, listen to music, watch some fun things, and I can't watch things while I'm let's playing. And I love playing games and watching YouTube videos and stuff like that. It's like, you know, that's a fun thing to do. But, you know, when you're recording, you're limited to playing the game like I am now. But of course, I'm listening to Powerglove at the moment, so I'm able to, you know, chat to you guys and listen to a bit of Powerglove while I'm going about it. Because, you know, there's only so much you can do about solitaire. And immediately after this is done, I am going to go and record some Final Fantasy IX. You know, because I've not done a lot of it. I did 15 minutes because I literally did only have 15 minutes to record, and I had to be out the door, so it was literally really quick. I'm going to play another one because I think I've still got a lot of things to explain. New game. I'm going to start a new game. You know, I always say that and then I forget what I'm going to try and say, so I'm just going to improv it like I usually do. So, as well as, you know, sometimes you think, okay, you've got your weekends to do it. It's like, well, that's very true. I do have my weekends where I could allocate them to doing recording. Well, I'm still kind of new to this job, and I'm kind of totally reshifted my schedule to accommodate my parents, my girlfriend, well, you know, Mrs. Griff, and other issues like my friends and stuff. You know, especially since one of them's moved town, so it's going to be a bit more interesting seeing what goes on. I mean, it's interesting. I'm enjoying it. I'm actually pleased the way it's worked out for me, because I had a 25-hour-week job, and now I've went to a 32-hour-week job. And it's, you know, it's not a big jump, but it would have been if I went straight from volunteering to 32 hours. That would have been a huge jump. But the way I've worked my schedule is I get half days on Fridays. So I've got an early day on Friday. So I'm trying, failing miserably, I'm trying to make Fridays recording days. Because Saturdays are days to spend with Mrs. Griff. And Sundays are often family days. So that usually leaves, often, in this case, this Friday coming is actually going to be me going to see the guys, you know, my mates. And we're going to go watch a movie and eat pizza, you know, like good, you know, good healthy stuff. Oh, this is a bit of a deathmole. It's Dan Sickles. I'm going to put it up because it's really cool. Hopefully that recorded. I didn't know if I skipped. Anyway, deathmole, Dan Sickles. So yeah, I apologise. Again, it's just me getting into the swing of things and trying to, you know, get back into... Oh, I'm really sucking at this. Play again. And just trying to get into the swing of things, get into the groove of it all, and hopefully, I'm really sure I'll pick up Let's Playing again. I mean, I'm not stopping. I have absolutely no intentions of stopping. Don't kid yourselves in thinking I ever will. I'll tell you guys if I'm sick of it, but I don't see how. I mean, the only thing I can see stopping me is running out of games, and after I finish Final Fantasy IX, I might move on to play another Final Fantasy game. I might play some more roguelikes, you know, get back into the roguelike scene again, and start doing that. Perhaps finding a new game entirely to play. Actually tempted to do a Total Annihilation Let's Play. So I've not seen many of them. I've not seen many of them. There are a few, but there's not many. And it's a game that's challenging, but fun. So I think that'll probably be my next big Let's Play after Final Fantasy IX. I got it gifted to me by Ember. You know, because basically I told him that game was the shit when I was young, and I still know how to play it, and it's just... And so he gifted it to me, and he's an ace guy. It was very nice of him. So he's actually gifted me a few games. He's actually gifted me this world domination game. I think Supreme... No. Shit. Oh, what was it called? Supreme Ruler 2020. And he got me the gold edition because he said it features certain things that are not in the Steam version. Specifically future technology. So you can start researching like androids and lasers and stuff. So, and you can also play as like a shattered world. So you can play as any country in the world. So there's like northern France, southern France, there is Wales, England, Northern Ireland, Norway, each individual state of America and Canada. You know, like there's the Ontario, there's Alberta, things like that. There's all these, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's incredibly slow though. I think I've only got through 1.5 political terms. Like I've only got 6 years into the game, and I've conquered all of France, part of Germany, and all of Ireland. And that's all I've conquered so far. I am not the most powerful, and I'm not the most richest, but I am the most technologically advanced nation in the world in that game. So you never know, I might show you guys that. It's a fun game though, don't get me wrong. Oh god, it's fun. But yeah, I think I'll probably do Total Annihilation after this Final Fantasy IX. Huh, yeah. I think that's a good idea. I think it's a very good idea. What the fuck am I supposed to do again? Okay, right. 8, no. 3, no. Give me a hint. Oh, derp. No? Game, this is not hints! Okay, so again, this game, I guess, this one I've borked it. So we'll do a new one. Quit and start a new game. Hopefully I can win one. I want to win one at least. But, you know, comment below if you've any complaints, if you don't want me to play that. I mean, I stopped playing Guilds 2 because Guilds 2 is... It's just it loses interest afterwards. Like Realm of the Mad Gods, you can only play so much and it's just like... And I've also noticed like Dwarf Fortress has done a lot of new things, and I've got Space Station 13 has went through a huge change, so I can probably do a couple of recordings of that. I have, don't get me wrong, I've tried to do recordings of Space Station 13, but they're miserable, boring rounds. And I've already said before that when I need to play is usually really, really late, and often that can be very disadvantageous because I'm working. I need to go to bed somewhat early. I mean, I'm up really early for my work, so it can be a bit disadvantageous to stay up late. So, you know, I'll try and improvise something. Maybe it'll be like a sort of special case where, you know, every so often I'll just play, you know, over there, a little game of Space Station 13. Unless the European servers are any busy at any time. You guys can tell me. You can tell me which servers are busy at what times, and I'll try and decide when to do it. It's also, I've noticed that a lot of you guys, probably, it's quite bizarre, but out of the almost 500 of you that are there, I mean, it's 496 as of me recording this of subscribers. Only about a pittance of you will watch a video at a time. You'll love my blogs, don't get me wrong. I'll get like 100 views on a blog within a couple of days, so about a fifth of you watch them. But, you know, I can understand, you know, if you don't like the series that I'm let's playing, you won't watch it, but it's like a 1 in 10 then. You know, if the 100 that watches my blogs, maybe only 10 will watch a video. Oh, this is Halloween, this is Halloween. Da 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 da. Dun 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 da da dun 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 dun. Ah. Boys and girls of every age want to do something scare. I can't remember the lyrics, not off the top of my head anyway. Let's see how it's also incredibly fast, like if you sing along to it, it's just so fast though. It's like you sing along to it and it's just like, oh, you're exhausted after a few words. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. I think this one also has Oogie Boogie. No, I'm thinking of a different.